In the world of clickbaits, where Jupiter's exaltation is going to create whatnot, let's talk about what realistically is going to happen with this transit of Jupiter in Cancer. Hi, guys, welcome back to Vedic Astrology. And today we're going to be talking about the transit of Jupiter into the sign of Cancer. Well, this transit is going to happen on 18th of October all the way till 5th of December. Jupiter is going to become retrograde around 11th of November period. And the most important bit for you to understand here is that the movement of Jupiter into the sign of Cancer is happening when it was not supposed to happen. It is happening because Jupiter is in Atichari movement right now, and thereby you are seeing this roughly 45, 48 day period shift in the transit of Jupiter. Now, the important bit for you to note is that Jupiter will become retrograde during this period itself. And thereby, we have to break down the analysis of this transit in terms of how, when it gets into the sign of Cancer for 1 or 2 degrees itself, then becomes retrograde and goes back into the sign of Gemini post 5th of December period, where the impact of it will again be crucial but is out of scope for the discussion of this video. So, without further ado, let's jump into the video and understand what's gonna mean for your sign. So, Aquarius, as you guys know, that Jupiter happens to be the lord of your 11th house and your second house. So, he holds important portfolio in your birth chart. And he is going to be coming into the sign of exaltation in your sixth house. Now, Jupiter is making this transit on 18th of October. It's going to be moving just a couple of degrees where he gets exalted. He was not supposed or anticipated to be coming thanks to his Atichari movement that it is happening here right now. And then he will become retrograded from 11th of November all the way till 11th of March. Now, the 11th Lord moving 8 places away from itself and coming into your sixth house indicates that there are going to be some kind of wish fulfillment, gains, positive accomplishments coming into your life with respect to sixth house affairs. So you can anticipate that if you've been facing any kind of health challenges, health related issues, and this is going to be a period where there is a high certainty of you finding some interim relief. Why do I say that? See, if you are going through a good natal dasha, antardasha, if you're running through a good placement of Jupiter in your natal chart, his dasha or antardasha is going on, or that of Sun, Moon, and Mars, then the indications of that will remain very positive. But sixth house movement or coming into the sixth house is not a fabulous position. So exaltation there does denote some sort of challenges coming in your way, but being Jupiter and a benefic planet, you should be able to accomplish or overcome a lot of those challenges as well. So that is a sort of relief coming in your life. Jupiter is the 11th lord, so he promises to bring gains, he promises to bring fulfillment, and thereby in the sixth house exaltation, what you will find that matters related to your liver, stomach, health in general, your overall well-being from an emotional perspective, etc., could also see upliftment. People who've been looking forward to get into the right job opportunities, who are looking forward to make the right job shifts. It's a fabulous period, Aquarius, for you, where you could be making a job shift in this 48-day duration period. And it translates in terms of good, positive uh, financial gains as well for you. Why am I saying that? Because the aspects of Jupiter, which we'll touch upon in a bit. People who are in healthcare sector, people who are in legal sector, people who are in, um, uh, you know, uh, students watching this video trying to appear for any kind of competitive examinations. I know this is going to be a period where a lot of people in India will appear for CAT for that matter. Long time back, I had taken it. So uh, uh, you will realize that this period will denote success coming in your life. You being able to crack your competitive examinations quite confidently with the right knowledge. There could be some amount of caution required as well, which we'll touch upon later. But positive angle there to people who've been looking forward to find some sort of loans approvals, any kind of litigation based, relief that has been bothering them, or you are anticipating some sort of a order that hasn't come from the courts or in arbitration, etc. This is that window where you can anticipate things coming in your favor, any kind of negotiations you want to do and close a particular challenge, a difficult obstacle in your life. You should be able to do that. See, obstacles are not something that might diminish for you. Obstacles could be big and large, but Jupiter's positive presence, being the 11th lord, is indicating that you will be able to successfully overcome those obstacles, which is the best thing that we could ask for. Then Jupiter also happens to be the lord of your second house. So I see some sort of growth because it's a movement of the second lord into the sixth house. Artha house is getting connected with the Artha house itself. And that means that not only a job shift, career shift could result into some positive gains for you, but there could be some sort of an auspicious ceremony. There could be a child birth that could come into picture, hospitalization, and then materializing that childbirth might happen, especially for women watching this video between 27th of October all the way till 5th of December, or actually, I'll say 27th of November period. That 1 month duration is giving a very strong indication of you translating into that bit. If the chart indicates, the natal chart indicates, there could be operation as well, surgery of some sort that some of you would have to undergo. So be mindful of that bit too. This is also going to be an indicator where children, your kids, might be able to make some sort of gains, especially with respect to their college admissions, with respect to job opportunities. If you are a senior person watching this video, they might be also able to make a job shift thanks to the fifth movement of the second lord and into the sixth house. Now, Jupiter sitting from here is giving an aspect towards your 10th house. Mars will be coming in on 27th of October into the 10th house itself. So, brilliant period starting from a career, work, profession perspective there as well. And Jupiter's aspect gives expansion, ballooning up of activities on that front. So I see your karma in January will get the right limelight, the right visibility. Plus, you will be energized as well to give your best foot forward during this duration. So, uh, Jupiter is promising a lot of growth from whatever sphere of life you are coming from. You're a student watching this video, you are a homemaker, retired person. There could be some engagement with family members, with people around you in your network circles where you will remain included. So, positivity there. And of course, people who are running their own businesses, their own startups, who are self employed or who are in job sectors, trying to make a pivot, positive period coming in, high dose of energy being oozed out from your end. Jupiter is giving a debilitated aspect towards the 12th house. It's one of the best things that is happening for you guys, Aquarius, because see, Saturn being the lord of your 12th and your first is sitting in retrograde motion in your second house. But Jupiter's aspect there is saying, I'm going to diminish some of the losses to play. I'm going to give you the right sense and knowledge to figure out that what are the areas of investment that you're going to make. In fact, the retrogression of Jupiter is going to be much more positive on that regard. I'll touch upon that in a second. And then Jupiter is giving an aspect on your Lagna Lord, a retrograded Saturn, as well as the second house. So expansion of your savings, consumption of good quality food, having some sort of a positive get together in family, immersing yourself in knowledge in some sort of cultural activity, all those indications are coming in with this transit. Now, Jupiter will become retrograded from 11th of November all the way till 11th of March. And this retrograde Jupiter will become 3x more powerful. A benefic planet like Jupiter gaining that sort of a cheshtabal and strength in transit, not a bad thing to happen for you folks. Albeit, this is also going to give an indication that with his retrograded aspect, your bosses, superiors, mentors, managers, gurus might want you to rework on certain ideas, some submission you've made in your PhD thesis, post graduation, graduation programs. You have to just go back and redo, finish off some leftover tasks, and you will have high energy to accomplish that. So I do not see any amount of negativity. Just don't let your ego swell up, because that is a time where you might, have some sort of ego related issues as well creeping in. And we've talked about that with Sun's transit and Mars transit as well in our monthly readings, but I'll emphasize on that bit when I create the November monthly video in the next week. Jupiter is giving a retrograded aspect towards your 12th house. So your investments, your limitation or capping up your expenditures is going to result into some sort of a gain coming in your life. So you are going to be very meticulous in terms of understanding where and what is the right amount of emphasis that I need to put. Make sure that I achieve what I desire. So wish fulfillment gains desires through some foreign connections, through some investments, etc. is definitely anticipated for you folks, Aquarius. Very positive sign there as well. And then comes the retrograde aspect of Jupiter on Saturn and the second house. Now, this is going to be a period where you could see some degree of weight gain because of your involvement. I won't say gluttony, but prosperity and abundance that Jupiter is, providing some sort of a get together. And then we are in a festive month as well, guys. You have Deepavali, you have Thanksgiving coming in, Hanukkah for many of you. So there are different festive occasions that are going to be coming into play, and you might be, having those get-togethers, enjoying good quality of food, but be watchful of the weight gain, especially from your neck and face area, where there could be some swelling, expansion, gain of weight that would come into picture. So be cognizant on that aspect too. You will be putting in your own savings onto yourself for your self gains, for your self improvement, which is a positive thing. And I think that expense, that additional amount of indulgence could come into picture, especially between 27th of November till 5th of December, once Saturn is also direct and Jupiter is going to bring some sort of expenses that are needed for your emotions, for your thought process, for your happiness, for your abundance, or whatnot. But all in all, lots of positive indications come to picture. Be watchful of your health, take the right precautions, do the right exercises. That is going to be especially required once Jupiter is giving a retrograded aspect. But I would still say throughout the course of this transit, all in all, a positive period. If you've liked the effort that has gone in preparing this video and you appreciate this, then I request you to please smash on that like button, subscribe to the astrology, and keep watching. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Mahadev.